Welcome to an automated reading from the Dynamics podcast. In this episode, overview of Dynamics 365 Commerce 2021 Release Wave 1. Disclaimer: this document is changed to fit this format and might contain deviations from the original release notes. Please refer to the full release notes on roadmap.dynamics.com for the entire story and more. Let's get on with the show. The 2021 Release Wave 1 will further empower Dynamics 365 Commerce users to better understand, serve, and engage with their customers while efficiently running operations across the value chain. With frictionless information flow and in-process insights powered by the Dynamics 365 ecosystem, organizations will be better equipped than ever to realize the vision of digital transformation. Dynamics 365 Commerce will release new capabilities in the following areas during this wave. 1. Integrated B2B and B2C e-commerce offering in a single commerce solution with unified merchandising and site management capabilities that enable a wide range of business models across industries and verticals. 2. The ability to target digital commerce content by device, language, geography, and audience. 3. Support for curbside pickup scenarios and task management via Microsoft Teams. 4. Unlocking immersive AI-powered intelligent shopping features like Shop Similar Looks and Shop Similar Descriptions, which enable customers to view product recommendations based off visual cues or rich descriptions, all to drive greater return on investment. 5. Intelligent product search through native integration with Bing for commerce search. 6. More robust lifecycle management to unify business processes across pre-purchase and post-purchase scenarios through a native integration between Dynamics 365 Commerce, Dynamics 365 Customer Service, and Power Virtual Agents. 7. API enhancements and extension points built on a composable set of robust and flexible services. 8. Ease of system monitoring with rich diagnostics in-store components and e-commerce services. 9. Improved SEO management features for digital commerce pages and support for openschema.org. This topic lists features that are planned to release from April 2021 through September 2021. Because this topic lists features that may not have released yet, delivery timelines may change and projected functionality may not be released. For more information, go to Microsoft Policy. For a list of the countries or regions where Dynamics 365 business applications are available, go to the International Availability Guide. For more information about geographic areas and data centers, regions, go to the Dynamics 365 and Microsoft Power Platform Availability page. New feature: create discounts that apply after all other periodic discounts are applied. Public preview is available. General availability, April 2021. Very often retailers want to quickly create new promotions on certain items to match prices with their competitors or meet their sales targets. This new feature allows discounts to be applied after all the existing discounts are applied, enabling that scenario. Without this feature, if a retailer wants to create a discount that gets compounded with the existing discounts, the retailer needs to create a new discount with the discount concurrency mode configured as compounded. Given that there could be other existing discounts on an item that are marked as exclusive or best price, however, there is no guarantee that this new discount will apply on all the items. With this feature, we enabled a new discount concurrency mode called Always Apply that will be available for simple discounts and threshold discounts. All the discounts that are created using the Always Apply mode will get applied on the appropriate items after all the existing periodic discounts are applied. That means they will apply to the exclusive and best price discounts as well. The discounts will apply before manual discounts, though, such as cashier-added discounts. New feature: enhanced e-commerce product discovery to be inventory aware. Public preview, May 2021. General availability, July 2021. Customers generally expect an e-commerce site to be inventory aware throughout the browsing experience, so that they can make decisions on what to do in case of no and low inventory. Currently, we offer an option to enable a product inventory check for by box, cart, and store picker modules, and we only allow products to be purchased if inventory is available. We'll further apply similar checks to the product discovery steps of the e-commerce shopping journey to light up the end-to-end story. This feature will enhance the e-commerce product search service to incorporate inventory data and provide users the ability to 1. Filter out out-of-stock products from product search results. 2. Display inventory level messages on product search results pages and category product list pages. 3. Sort product search results by inventory availability. 4. Filter products by inventory level on refiners. New features for Brazil, General Commerce functionality, SAT integration, and Adyen payment connector. General availability, July 2021. For this podcast we won't go into details and more information in the release notes. Independent deployment and installation packages for MPOS, CPOS, HWS, and CSU extensions. General availability, April 2021. The current extension packaging model requires extensions and core application code to be packaged together to apply a hotfix or to upgrade. This requires more effort because merge and repackaging are required each time a hotfix or upgrade is applied. Also, if the commerce components are customized, the same process must be repeated for every hotfix. This limits the continuous integration and continuous deployment process. New independent deployment and installation packages for modern POS, MPOS, Cloud POS, CPOS, Cloud Scale Unit, CSU, and Hardware Station, HWS, will eliminate the merging and repackaging effort. The feature also allows users to independently package, manually deploy, and service the extensions and core separately. The new independent packaging feature separates extensions from the core and provides options to create extension-only packages that can be independently installed and serviced. The core installer framework is completely redesigned to separate the core and extension installer. MPOS, CPOS development, and packaging framework is also enhanced to support this independent package and installation model by inheriting the Windows optional package, Desktop Bridge, and MSIX technologies. To support this new extension framework, the MPOS, CPOS, and packaging models will be updated with a new extension template, UI controls, packaging, and deployment tools. With this new model, all MPOS extensions will be created as separate APPX files, and Core POS will load these APPX files as add-ins. The add-ins, extensions APPX, will run under the context Core MPOS app identity. Previously, the Core POS and extensions were packaged as one APPX, but now there will be one Core APPX and one Extensions APPX to support independent installation and servicing. The extension APPX will not be able to run by itself. It will be loaded only by the Core APPX. To migrate the old MPOS extension to this new model, migrate the code to the new extension template. This might require some code refactoring to support the new UI controls and framework. The HWS and CSU installer framework is redesigned to create installers that can contain only the extension components. With the new installers, HWS and CSU can be independently serviced for both extensions and out-of-the-box components. Note, this feature includes only the development and creation of an extension package. It doesn't include any Dynamics 365 lifecycle services deployment and servicing. Those enhancements will be added in later releases. New feature, Simplified Commerce SDK Update and Developer Experience. General availability, April 2021. Dynamics 365 Commerce SDK updates are published in Dynamics 365 Lifecycle Services, and the SDK can be applied to all the dev environment using the Lifecycle Services workflow or through a manual process. The process takes a few hours and needs to be repeated for all monthly updates. With the new approach, all of the SDK updates will be published to a public NuGet and GitHub repository, so that updates can be downloaded and applied to the environment in minutes. This approach saves time and effort for developers. Extension development. Commerce SDK development can be done mostly from the Developer Virtual Machine (VM), available in Lifecycle Services. If it's hosted in the cloud, though, additional cost is incurred. To reduce the cost in the Lifecycle Services development VM dependency, the commerce development experience will be decoupled from the Lifecycle Services developer VM, and development will be supported outside of the developer VM. Development can be done on any development machine that supports the commerce development environment configurations. Commerce SDK reference to NuGet. Commerce SDK references will be refactored and published to a new NuGet feed for extensions to consume. Instead of manually referring the binaries in Commerce SDK \reference folder, the extension can download it from the NuGet package, and the package can be easily updated to the latest available version using the NuGet Package Manager workflow. Commerce SDK samples to GitHub. All the Commerce SDK samples will be published to a public GitHub repository for extensions to refer and learn how to customize the Dynamics 365 Commerce solution to support custom business processes. Updated samples can be easily downloaded and referenced by cloning to this public repository, without the need to download and apply any binary hotfix from Lifecycle Services. New feature: Dynamics 365 Commerce and Microsoft Teams integration. Add org structure, stores, workers. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. Businesses will be able to leverage the well-defined organization structure within Dynamics 365 Commerce and provision Microsoft Teams to help regional managers, store managers, and store workers jumpstart with Microsoft Teams. This feature provides an ability to provision Microsoft Teams and easily reflect organization structure from Dynamics 365 Commerce into Microsoft Teams. A team for each store will be created and employees from the store's worker book will be added as members. New feature: improved user experience for pickup order processing in point of sale. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature provides improved user experiences when selecting items for pickup from the point of sale, POS, recall order, or order fulfillment pages. This feature improves upon the user experience in POS when working with customer pickup orders. When users choose the pickup operation from the recall order or order fulfillment pages in POS, they will have an improved user experience for choosing the items for pickup. This is the final feature released in the 2021 release Wave 1 that improves the overall buy online, pickup in store, or curbside experience. Previous released features in 1.0.0.15 and 1.0.0.16 that align to this area can also be enabled along with this feature to allow for an overall improved pickup in store experience. 1. Support for multiple pickup delivery modes, controlled by feature management. 2. Optional support for configuring time slots for store pickup, configured in Commerce HQ. 3. Improved recall order operations in POS, controlled by feature management. 4. Customized transactional email templates by mode of delivery, controlled by feature management. 5. Card not present processing for pickup orders without hardware station, configured in Commerce HQ on registers. New feature: enhancements to the e-commerce inventory availability lookup APIs. Public preview, May 2021. General availability, July 2021. Dynamics 365 Commerce has provided Get Estimated Availability and Get Estimated Product Warehouse Availability APIs to support various e-commerce scenarios that require product inventory check. For example, display inventory level message on the product description page, PDP, and check inventory availability for quantity picker and store picker modules. We will continue to invest in improvements to the APIs to support more e-commerce scenarios based on in-market customer feedback, and address the limitations in current APIs to eliminate customizations. This feature will provide the following enhancements to the Get Estimated Availability and Get Estimated Product Warehouse Availability APIs. 1. Ability to retrieve quantity in cell unit of measure, UOM, from the APIs. The APIs only return quantity based on inventory UOM. For retailers who configure products to use different inventory UOM and cell UOM, customization is required to handle unit conversion. This enhancement will provide an option in APIs to retrieve quantity based on cell UOM. 2. Ability to retrieve aggregated inventory data from the APIs. There are a growing number of retailers who set up their e-commerce sites to use multiple warehouses to facilitate product fulfillment. In that scenario, when showing inventory level on the PDP or determining purchase eligibility based on inventory, we should consider the products on hand inventory from all relevant warehouses rather than a single warehouse. Today the APIs only return inventory data per individual warehouse. This enhancement will provide users the ability to retrieve aggregated quantity and inventory level from the APIs based on all relevant warehouses, all shipping warehouses, or all pickup locations. 3. Factor in point of sale, POS, side unposted inventory changes when calculating estimated inventory. The APIs are using optimized channel-side calculation logic to surface estimated on-hand inventory. Today this calculation only factors in e-commerce transactions that haven't yet been synced to commerce headquarters. In an omnichannel context, transactions that have occurred in a retail store, such as cash and carry sales, might also impact the inventory availability for e-commerce sales. This enhancement will update the calculation logic to include unposted inventory sold through POS, to ensure the same product in the same warehouse shows consistent estimated inventory from the online channel and POS inventory lookup page. New feature, support in-store inventory movement between locations from POS. Public preview, April 2021. General availability, July 2021. Some retailers are managing multiple locations in a store, for example, backroom and sales floor locations, and need the ability to move inventory from one location to another. Commerce Point of Sale, POS, will provide comprehensive in-store inventory management capabilities that are common to a majority of retail customers and eliminate the need for multiple applications in a store. This feature will enable a new operation accessible from Commerce POS that allows users to move inventory of one or more specific products from one location to another within a store warehouse. The feature will leverage the inventory transfer journal concept from Commerce headquarters to drive the inventory movement processing. New feature, enhanced search engine results for e-commerce product pages. Public preview, April 2021. General availability, July 2021. Dynamics 365 Commerce will enable native support for schema.org/product metadata in Ecommerce product pages. This will improve the product page search results experience and drive conversion for consumers using modern search engines. E-commerce product pages will use existing Commerce headquarters product data to simplify and streamline the merchandising workflow. This feature enables native support for schema.org/product metadata in e-commerce product pages. Standard product data authored in Commerce headquarters can automatically flow into product pages through the native Commerce module library. The schema.org/product structure is a standard for modern search engines, and this feature simplifies use of existing product data to drive enhanced e-commerce search engine results. New feature, customer segmentation and targeting. Public preview, July 2021. General availability, July 2021. Dynamics 365 Commerce will give retailers the ability to target specific customer segments with relevant experiences that promote engagement, and drive an increase in overall conversion rates. Segmentation will be enabled for page layouts and content within Site Builder, leveraging system rules to target content by device type, geolocation, market, or language. This feature will enable the segmentation of customer data such as device type, geolocation, market, or language, gathered from the customer browser instance. Site Builder can then be used to generate audience groupings that can be applied to campaigns and experiments across the digital commerce channel. Content variants can be authored in Site Builder and associated with targeting rules to ensure easy authoring with powerful results. Segmented targeting will support page layouts and content-based scenarios within Site Builder. Highly performant and scalable customer search experience using the new cloud search infrastructure. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, July 2021. Customer data is the lifeblood for businesses, and yet almost all businesses run into the problem of duplicate customer records. Data cleanup is very costly yet essential for many business lines to perform effectively, such as marketing departments. Often, duplicate records result from a poor customer search experience in the stores at the point of sale, POS. If a sales associate cannot easily find the customer record, they might end up creating a new record, resulting in data duplication. Therefore, it is crucial to provide a snappy customer search experience for associates that also provides flexibility to search by various customer properties. With this enhancement, retailers will be able to easily switch their current customer search experience from SQL-based search to cloud-powered search. With this switch, retailers will not only see performance improvements, but also benefit from rich refinement and improved relevance capabilities. This new search will automatically scale up to meet business needs and perform efficiently even with large customer data sets. New feature, Shop by Similar Description. Public preview, April 2021. Enabling more ways to discover products based on key characteristics, such as product descriptions, creates a more engaging and robust discovery journey for a shopper. Such recommendations enable customers to easily and quickly find the products they need and want, relevant, find more than they had originally intended, cross-sell, upsell, all the while having an experience that serves them well, satisfaction. For retailers, this functionality helps drive conversion opportunities across all customers and products, resulting in more all-up sales revenue and customer satisfaction. Using the power of AI and machine learning, shoppers can find more products with similar descriptions. For retailers that rely heavily on text-based narratives to promote their products, especially where an image doesn't provide enough detail, text-enriched recommendations can bring more relevant choices to the shopper. New feature, Shop Similar Looks. Public preview was launched October 2020. General availability is set to be April 2021. Shop Similar Looks can bring fresh and appealing choices to the forefront of the shopping experience using the power of AI and machine learning. The effect can be transformative and can create additional selling power as shoppers find more of the things they want in an easy-to-use visual experience. This functionality uses images in the existing product catalog and will be available both at the point of sale and in online store experiences. Shop Similar Looks is a new AI capability for Dynamics 365 Commerce that uses the images of a seed product to discover which other products in the catalog look similar. By making this functionality available for all retail channels in commerce, retailers can increase customer satisfaction by helping customers feel like they can easily find what they want in a more intuitive way. New feature, Synergize task management between Dynamics 365 Commerce and Microsoft Teams. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. Retailers will be able to notify frontline workers on mobile devices through the Microsoft Teams mobile app. Retailers will also be able to synergize task management between Dynamics 365 Commerce and Microsoft Teams to improve productivity. This integration will provide 1. The ability to sign in with Azure Active Directory, Azure AD, accounts in the point of sale, POS, application. 2. A connected experience for tasks between Commerce and Microsoft Teams that uses the planner as a repository. 3. The ability to notify frontline workers of upcoming or past due tasks by using the Microsoft Teams mobile app. New feature, email receipt improvements and new features. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. Emailed receipts provide retailers with opportunities for customer engagement while serving as a vital component in contactless shopping scenarios. This release provides new flexibility and customizability for emailed receipts that allow retailers to configure and tailor emailed receipt experiences by receipt type. This release provides the following new email receipt capabilities. 1. Ability to email common receipt types that customers typically receive during checkout, as part of gift card balance inquiries, or through the journal, can now be sent via email. Currently, the format for the sales receipt, receipt type 1, is the only receipt type that can be emailed. This restriction is being removed. 2. Associate a receipt type with a custom email template. All receipt types can now be mapped to a specific email template. 3. Granular configuration of emailed receipts. Receipt types can be individually configured to be emailed. The receipt format for each receipt will offer the following options: always email, do not email, and prompt user. For options for emailed gift receipts, cashiers will have the option of selecting different products to be included in the emailed gift receipt versus the printed gift receipt. 5. Better email receipt authoring. HTML can now be uploaded for email receipts without having to remove carriage returns and line feeds. New feature, improved POS ordering and fulfillment experiences for serialized items. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature will improve the user experience for selling and fulfilling order lines within the point of sale, POS, application for products that are controlled by serial numbers. New validation logic will check for active in sales process, allow blank issue, and physical negative inventory configurations on items and warehouses to ensure that users in POS enter accurate and required serial number data when selling or fulfilling POS orders with serialized items. For items that are configured as active on their serial number dimension setup, the POS application will also validate the serial number being sold against inventory availability to prevent or warn users if they are selling serial numbers that do not appear to be in store inventory based on the available channel-side inventory snapshot information. New feature, edit partially fulfilled customer orders in POS. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. In the current in-market application, customer orders created in the store channel or online channel can only be edited through the point of sale, POS, application if the order is still fully open with no quantities picked, packed, or invoiced, or cancelled. This feature will allow users in POS to edit orders that were originally created in a store or online channel, and that are partially fulfilled. Users will be able to add additional lines to partially fulfilled customer orders, edit or void lines where the full quantity is still unprocessed, and in some cases, make limited changes to lines where some of the quantity on the line has already been fulfilled or invoiced. This feature will not allow the POS user to edit orders created by the call center channel, regardless of the order's fulfillment state, when the call center order was created with Enable Order Completion turned on. New feature, B2B e-commerce. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. The global e-commerce industry has been experiencing rapid growth during the last 2 decades, and with growth comes change. The opportunity for business-to-business, B2B, sales has seemingly received significantly less attention, possibly due to the millions of entrepreneurs competing for business in the business-to-consumer (B2C) market. The data reflects that the tremendous potential for B2B e-commerce can't be ignored for long, though. B2B e-commerce transactions in the United States have grown 40%, from $559 billion in 2013 to $780 billion by end of 2015. In 2018 alone, B2B e-commerce sales in the United States were estimated to exceed $1 trillion with continuous forecasted growth, according to Forrester Research. Furthermore, 74% of B2B buyers research online, and 30% buy at least one half of their work purchases online. Manufacturers, distributors, and wholesalers alike are investing heavily in next-generation enterprise B2B commerce technology to ensure they are delivering world-class online buying experiences that can scale for anticipated growth. As a result of this wave of investment, manufacturing and wholesale trade firms will spend more on commerce technology by the end of the decade than their peers in B2C retail. As e-business teams look for solutions in the market, not only are they benchmarking their future state online buying experience against B2B peers like Grainger, but also against B2C leaders like Amazon and Walmart. They need solutions with a best-in-class foundation of B2C features, such as robust marketing and merchandising and experience management tools. Unique B2B capabilities such as contract pricing, quotes pricing lists, e-procurement, product configuration and customization, guided selling, bulk order entry, and account, contract, and budget management can then be layered on top. As a part of our B2B e-commerce initial offering, the following capabilities will be enabled. 1. Business partner onboarding. 2. Order templates. 3. Quantity thresholds, minimum, maximum, multiple. 4. On account payment method. 5. Salesperson for business partner. 6. Handling of customer deposits. 7. Account statement and invoice printing. 8. Payment of sales invoice. 9. Quick order entry. 10. Dynamics 365 sales integration. 11. Return order and return merchandise authorization, RMA. 12. Order cancellation. 13. Matrix control for order entry. New feature, chat in commerce with Power Virtual Agents and Omnichannel for customer service. Public preview, April 2021. A first-class customer support experience is of utmost importance if you want to provide a personalized and delightful commerce experience for a consumer. Multiple commerce touchpoints exist today, such as physical stores, online channels, and social channels, and consumers expect a personalized support experience in all of them. A first-party solution for customer service across all the commerce channels is not just an expectation, but a requirement for our customers. Customer service functionality will be added to Dynamics 365 Commerce by leveraging the capabilities in Dynamics 365 Omnichannel for customer service and Power Virtual Agents. New functionality will include chat and Power Virtual Agents chatbot-based support on e-commerce websites. Customer service agents will be enabled to better serve customers by using a unified view of profile and transaction data across the Dynamics 365 apps in the Omnichannel for customer service support channel. Agents will act on data from the service channel. Site administrators will be able to configure the chat widget on the e-commerce site with proactive notification capability based on different criteria. The Power Virtual Agents Starter Content Pack will be made available to enable retailers to jumpstart deployment and make modifications to meet their business needs. Topics in the Content Pack will showcase how Power Automate connects to Commerce Headquarters and Commerce Server APIs to take action on behalf of the customer via Power Virtual Agents. New feature, digital signing of retail transactions for France based on the Fiscal Integration Framework. General availability, April 2021. According to local cash register regulations in France, any retail sale must be digitally signed, and an excerpt from the signature must be printed in the customer's receipt for the sale. This new functionality extends the fiscal integration framework and covers the digital signing requirements. The functionality enables global and local Dynamics 365 commerce customers to comply with the local cash register regulations in France. The digital signing of retail transactions for France now takes advantage of the fiscal integration framework, meaning it supports all of the built-in fiscal integration capabilities. It is included in the out-of-the-box solution, but must still be configured to be used. The feature enables fiscal registration of sales by means of digital signing in various cash-and-carry sales and customer order scenarios, as well as fiscal registration of audit events of various types. This update will pass the next annual NF 525 certification audit that is planned for February-March 2021. New feature, support inventory adjustments from POS. Public preview, April 2021. General availability, July 2021. Many retailers need the ability to adjust inventory in or out to account for standard business processes, such as using store inventory for samples or other purposes where they prefer to perform an adjustment manually as opposed to a sale. Commerce Point of Sale, POS, now provides comprehensive in-store inventory management capabilities that are common to the majority of retail customers to eliminate the need for multiple applications in the store. This feature will provide an operation accessible from POS to allow an authorized user to perform an adjustment of inventory in or out depending on their business scenario. The feature will provide options that allow the use of both the movement journal and the adjustment journal concepts from Commerce headquarters to be leveraged in POS. Users will be able to link a reason code to the adjustment that will determine the journal type that will be used. New feature, Omnichannel support for incremental payment capture. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature will help with customer satisfaction, because orders fulfilled within a reasonable timeframe will no longer be subject to multiple authorizations. In addition, fewer authorizations per order means lower processing fees, and fewer cases where the remaining balance on an order cannot be authorized. Incremental Capture adds the ability to fulfill an order over time using a single payment authorization. For example, a customer might have an order that is fulfilled over 3 shipments. Without this feature, each time a shipment is invoiced, payment will be captured for the amount invoiced and a new authorization will be created for the remainder. In this scenario, 3 authorizations are needed over the course of order fulfillment. This can lead to cases where authorizations exceed the total amount of the order, or declines due to authorizations exceeding open credit available for cardholders. When this feature is enabled, payments for orders fulfilled from the distribution centers or stores will reference the original authorization as long as it's valid. The result will be fewer declines, less customer confusion, and easier reconciliation of payments and invoices. New feature, Refactored payment processing in Storefront checkout. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. This feature reduces the number of authorization requests to the payments processor, resulting in lower payment processing fees. It also adds better support for strong customer authentication, SCA, in the European Union by combining the customer authentication by their bank with the authorization request for the amount due on the order. In Europe, SCA requires that if a customer is paying for an online transaction using a card, the website must support redirecting the customer for authentication as the cardholder directly with their bank. If the customer can be authenticated by their bank prior to the authorization request, the transaction is considered more secure, and the liability shifts away from the merchant. Today, that customer authentication is done when the card token is obtained. That card token is then used in a subsequent authorization request. From the merchant's standpoint, that subsequent authorization request does not have a liability shift because it was made using a card token or card on file. This can cause confusion for merchants using the storefront. When this feature is enabled, a single request will be made to obtain the card token and authorization. The request will also include SCA redirect. The result is that merchants will see one authorization request that includes the liability shift where SCA is applicable. For merchants subject to SCA requirements, and those who are not, this feature will result in fewer authorization requests, which translates into lower processing fees. New feature, improvements to the POS inventory lookup operation. Public preview, April 2021. General availability, July 2021. Inventory lookup in Dynamics 365, Commerce Point of Sale, POS, provides retailers with a holistic view of product on-hand inventory across stores and distribution centers. We will continue to invest new features for this operation based on in-market customer feedback to improve the user experiences and eliminate customization. This feature will add the following enhancements to the POS inventory lookup operation. Ability to sort inventory data on the inventory lookup page. The sorting capability will be based on the displayed columns on the page. Ability to launch inventory lookup page from the product details page of a non-variant product. Today, the quick access to inventory lookup page from product details page is only available for products with variants. New feature, System Monitoring and Diagnostics for Commerce in-store components. Public preview, March 2021. General availability, July 2021. Access to system diagnostic logs allows better visibility for IT administrators and enables improved time to detection, time to mitigation, and time to resolution of live-site incidents. IT administrators are able to determine key contributing factors of incidents, which allows for targeted engagement with Microsoft support teams, or with implementation partners, ISVs, or other stakeholders. System health visibility also allows IT administrators to provide more informed support to their users. For instance, when fielding a support call from a cashier in a particular store, an IT administrator can easily pinpoint when exactly the issue occurred, whether the issue was caused by an extension, and whether the issue is widespread or limited to specific stores or e-commerce channels. In addition, the IT administrator can determine issue resolution as soon as the issue is resolved. IT administrators can also configure alerts for specific system health conditions to be proactively notified. This specific feature enables health diagnostics of in-store components, as well as correlation of diagnostic events between in-store and cloud-hosted components, for detailed traceability of issues through the system. In addition, events from in-store components enable centralized access for IT administrators to diagnostic events across hundreds, or even thousands of store locations. This feature enables access to diagnostic logs for in-store components, including 1. Point of sale, POS. 2. Hardware station, embedded within POS. 3. Hardware station, standalone. 4. Commerce runtime, embedded within POS. System-generated event details include POS operation invocations, page views, exceptions, commerce runtime, and hardware station API executions, success/failure result, API execution latency, publisher, to help attribute issues to Microsoft-authored code paths, or to specific extensions, among others. Dependency executions to channel database as well as Commerce headquarters are also available. IT administrators can author custom queries in Application Insights to filter across a wide range of criteria including Activity ID, timestamp, Channel ID, POS device ID, if applicable, App Session, and User Session ID. IT administrators can share these specific identifiers with Microsoft support for improved communication and collaboration, and improved mitigation and resolution times. For proactive monitoring, IT administrators can configure custom alerts based on specified query result thresholds using Azure Monitor. New feature, System Monitoring and Diagnostics for Ecommerce. Public preview, May 2021. General availability, July 2021. Access to system diagnostic logs allows much better visibility for IT administrators and enables improved time to detection, time to mitigation, and time to resolution of live-site incidents. IT administrators are able to determine key contributing factors of incidents, which allows for targeted engagement with Microsoft support teams, or with implementation partners, ISVs, or other stakeholders. System health visibility also allows IT administrators to provide more informed support to their users. For instance, when fielding a support call from a website visitor, an IT administrator can easily pinpoint when exactly the issue occurred, whether the issue was caused by an extension, and whether the issue is widespread or limited to specific e-commerce channels. In addition, the IT administrator can determine issue resolution as soon as the issue is resolved. IT administrators can also configure alerts for specific system health conditions to be proactively notified. This feature enables IT administrators to access diagnostic logs and application insights for e-commerce components. The following event types are included: page views, all page views, all dependencies, background calls, modeled as page view dependencies, both from browser and Node.js, user-displayed error messages, modeled as exceptions, including 404 pages, multistage cart operations, modeled as page view dependencies. Using these events, IT administrators can troubleshoot any customer-reported issues, or proactively monitor the system for specific error conditions and thresholds. New feature: exclusive threshold discounts compete with exclusive non-threshold periodic discounts. Public preview, January 2021. General availability, April 2021. The most common use case of threshold discounts is to give additional discounts if the customer meets the defined threshold. Dynamics 365 Commerce supports this capability, as the threshold discounts are always evaluated after the simple, quantity, and mix and match discounts have been evaluated. In other words, a threshold discount does not compete with any of the other periodic discounts. However, sometimes retailers want the threshold discount to compete with other discounts so that the best discount gets applied. With this feature, retailers will be able to turn on a configuration that will ensure the exclusive threshold discounts compete with the other exclusive non-threshold discounts to offer the best price. New feature: overview of Dynamics 365 Connected Store 2021 Release Wave 1. Dynamics 365 Connected Store is a turnkey software as a service (SaaS) solution that gathers and analyzes observational signals to create insights and automate actions for retailers in their stores. Using computer vision, Dynamics 365 Connected Store gathers observational signals and analyzes them to produce actionable insights. An important goal for Dynamics 365 Connected Store is to offer benefits to retailers that are traditionally available only to online retailers and to help bridge the physical and digital divide. Dynamics 365 Connected Store achieves this by using the following hybrid approach. 1. Intelligent Edge, a managed gateway in the store that converts camera streams into observational data sent to the cloud. 2. Intelligent Cloud, a multi-tenant SaaS solution that correlates observational signals from the edge to provide insights and trigger actions for the retailer. Stay tuned for more details on new and planned features. This concludes reading of the Release Wave document covering Dynamics 365 Commerce. Please subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. Thank you.